YouTube? I am your friendly neighborhood Endman64, and I'm bringing you the next episode of Pokemon Black Redemption. In the last episode, we made our way here to Nacrene City. We got our Lillipup, Penny, to evolve into Herdier, and we introduced ourselves to the first add-on to the team that is permanent in Tsunami, our Timpole, who is so good, she even has the ability I wanted, Hydration, which will turn into an even more powerful ability when she evolves. It'll take a while for that, but I'm prepared to wait, as long as it means I get to have fun while I do it. Because there is a ton of trainers and items around here that I would love to grind up Tsunami on, so let's do this. And that's also why I have some of the Pokemon that I do. Ooh, Timber. Mostly because they can deal with the Pokemon that we're going to be fighting over here quite well. Timber is this game's version, or the Universe region's version of Machop. It is a good physical attacker that's really bulky. That's pretty much all you need to know about it. And unfortunately, though, like... oh, Lord. Alright. Heart Stamp, please don't make it. Please make it flinch. I don't want you to faint. And of course it didn't. And of course, Rock Throw hits, but Leaf Tornado missed like a dozen times on screen, but whatever. Who's counting? Alright, Arthur. Timber, like the Machop line, in order to reach its evolved form of Conkeldurr, you need to trade to reach its final form. Otherwise, you'll be stuck with the creepy steroid clown of its secondary evolution, Girder. And I now have to go heal, so this is going to be fun. I'll be right back. Well, on my way to heal, I found a Timber. I'm going to catch this, but not to use on the team, because you know what? I just don't think we need one. And, oh wow, that's already taken a lot of damage. Alright. Do the best you can, Tsunami. Oh, there you go. Good job, Tsunami. You level yourself up to level 13, sweetie. Good for you. Alright, so let's go find that nurse and heal ourselves. Off screen, of course. While coming over here in the dark grass, I find a super potion! Yay! All while... never mind. I was gonna say all while avoiding the Pokemon. Hey! I wasn't expecting to find you here. But okay, this is Sawk. Sawk is one of the fighting types that we can find around here. The thing that's good about Sawk is that, like Roggenrola, it has the ability Sturdy, which prevents it from being KO'd. So, not only will we be able to survive a double kick, but if my Heart Stamp even gets a critical hit, there's always the chance that we won't have to worry about, you know, KOing it. And it didn't. Wow. Sawk has a secondary version of himself in the game called Throw. Now, Throw is extremely rare and difficult to find in this particular playthrough, so if you were playing White, it'd be the other way around, where Sawk would be the difficult to find one, and of course, right off the bat. Alright, you're gonna die, so let's throw Toby in there to be a sacrificial lamb. And then... thank you, Toby. You did your purpose. I want to catch this. Again, not for the team, but it is a very good Pokemon to use. Sort of like how they gave you the elemental monkeys to counteract your weaknesses in Striaton City. It would actually be beneficial to you to catch Sawk or Timber to use on your team for the long term. Well, not the long term, for the short term, because fighting types are pretty uncommon in this part of the region early on, so you might want to take advantage of it while you can. take that great ball. 1, and of course it lived. So, bide, focus energy, low sweep, and double kick. Pretty decent moves, all things considered. I do not have a status inflicting move, unfortunately. So, wrap might be the worst thing for me right now. Alright, and I have no more great balls, so Pokeballs it is. This thing has a fairly low catch rate, so odds of you catching one are kind of low. And... alright. Come on. I would like to catch one for the sake of catching one, but somehow I get the feeling that I'm not going to be able to. And it's down. Oh well. Well, we did the best we could. Tsunami grows to level 14, which is always good. And we grew to level 16, which is good. And didn't die. That's the most important part. Because we reaches its final stage of evolution through friendship and happiness and all that jazz. Like so many other Pokemon I've dealt with. And don't worry, Toby, you did your job too. Everybody did a good job. Even though we couldn't catch it, we did the best we could. I will try to catch one off screen, don't worry. We still got a long ways to go before we're done here. We got a lot to explore. I'd like to go into Pinwheel Forest and do some exploring there before we continue the story. Mostly, again, because, well, I want to continue the story. And I like the story. Actually, the story is probably one of the best elements of this game. Alright. I didn't want to... oh, it's the friggin' P-Dubs. P-Dove! Why are you doing this to me, P-Dove? I don't know why you do this to me, P-Dove. Oh yeah, I'm definitely stuck for this fight. Hello, Timber! Alright, do you want to get caught more easily? I'm not using you on my team this time around, and I didn't use it for long in my first playthrough because I basically just used this thing to get through, friggin' the gym here and then replace... oh, wow. Every time these Pokemon use Bide, I get a critical hit. That's interesting. I trained and trained like a madman, and my Pokemon trained even more. Now, are you going to have Sawk or are you going to have Throw? Nope, you have Timber. Oh, well. Throw, the difference between the two of them is Sawk is a bit faster, whereas Throw is a bit bulkier. If you ask my opinion, I think Throw is the better Pokemon, but Sawk has its advantages. Alright, so that'll lower its speed. Rock Throw is going to do a decent amount of damage. Another Bubble Beam. And then we switch out. Unless Rock Throw misses. It did not. We do not have our ground subtype, so Rock will still do decent damage to us. Alright, let's see, hope it went for... nope, it did not go for a Rock type move. Wow. Rock does so much flippin' damage to us. It's scary. Alright, good job, You did your job. Tsunami did her job. And we are getting money back. Yay. We've needed it. Now I need to move around here. I don't know if there are any hidden items over here, and I don't have a item finder yet, so we're just gonna have to hope that... hiccup, sorry, there aren't any. A netball! Yay! Alright, I'm going to be looking for a Timber as well as a Sawk for the next couple of minutes. All while trying to beef up Tsunami, who's almost dead. I completely forgot. I am so sorry, sweetie. If I can't find one within the next... catch either of the two within the next 10 minutes, we're just going to go right to the Pinwheel Forest. So, I will see you guys momentarily. Come on, Sawk. Come on, Sawk. Be caught. You butthead. Well, I'm not attacking you now, you butt. I've only had to move like false swipe or something. Oh well. Oh my god, you were just gonna make this so difficult, aren't you? All just to catch a sock. Come on. It's not that bad in the computer. It's not that bad in the computer. I wouldn't lie to you. Oh, you are just being very difficult today. If I knew one status inflicting move, but I don't, and it sucks. Then this thing would probably be, like, incredibly easy to catch. Oh well. Oh my god, not even, like, going a second or third time. Alright, how about a Premier Ball? Because you think you're special. Nope, not... I'm not even getting wiggles. That's the worst part. Like, I'm not even getting, like, a cute little... Oh. 1, 2. No, it's literally breaking free from every flippin' ball I throw at it. 1, 2, 3. Chick. Okay, good. I'm gonna name you Pain because you're a pain. Actually, no, I'm gonna name you PETA. And no, I don't mean PETA from Hunger Games or the animal rights nutcases. I mean, I'm gonna name you, and you're gonna get it all in caps. Pain in the arse. You are PETA. Now I don't have to worry about catching you, and all I gotta do is catch Timber. Okay, it is in the first turn of its bide, so I don't have that many Pokeballs, so let's go for a Heal Ball. And that didn't work. Okay. So, considering how much damage I've done to it since bide, chances are Tsunami is not going to survive. So, my best bet is for Penny. We can lower the attack and take a few more hits than poor Tsunami. Alright, so let's try this again. I mean, I need to go to these Pokemon centers and complain about these defective Pokeballs. So many have been useless so far. Alright. We're gonna name you a Jercules because you are a butthead. That's about it. And I do not plan on using one, so I'm not worried about wasting the name Jercules right now. If I'm really worried about it, I'll worry about it in the next Let's Play I do of a Pokemon game, which is Coliseum, and I promise it is this time. Lord, I know I've botched that promise on so many occasions with you guys, but yeah, those are the 3 Pokemon we can catch here. Technically speaking, we can catch Throw on a 1% chance on the grass rustling, but we haven't even seen the grass rustle once. I have off screen. It did not amount to anything that I'd like to talk about, so yeah. I need to go get some more Pokeballs before I can even think about going into Pinwheel Forest, because we've got quite a few Pokemon due our way. Including maybe 1 or 2 that I might use for the team. You don't know, you're just gonna have to wait and find out. Oop, I got my first rustling grass. Let's see what's inside. We have an Audino! Audino is a Pokemon that only appears in rustling grass. Now, it is a normal type Pokemon that has pretty decent defensive capabilities, and like most normal type Pokemon, Audino is capable of learning a lot of good moves. But that's not the one thing everyone remembers about Audino. What everyone remembers about Audino is its XP yield, which is remarkably high. For a Pokemon that shows up quite common in rustling grass, It is a very good Pokemon. I'm not going to be catching one. At least if I do, I'll catch one off screen. I'm going to be using these primarily to help grind up our Pokemon. Because, well, Tsunami could use a big buff of experience. And just look at how much experience you're going to... Oh. Just look at how much experience you're going to get once Tsunami takes out this Pokemon. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything, and I got a thing out of it. 812 experience points. Tsunami is level 15. Tsunami is level 16. And just like that, Tsunami is catching up to the rest of the team. Tsunami wants to learn Mud Shot. Of course you're going to learn Mud Shot. And we're going to replace Growl because I don't see myself using that. Supersonic can be useful to an extent. And Mud Shot will be useful because that's the only ground-type move you can learn for the moment. Because I do not have any other ground-type TMs, and you cannot learn Dig. But no matter. Oh, I guess we can't go to Pinwheel Forest yet. I thought we could. This game lied to me. Oh, well. I thought we could go and train in Pinwheel Forest beforehand, but apparently Team Plasma's there, so... that's a no-go. Well, then there's only two places we have left to explore here in Nat Green City. And one of them is here. This guy playing on an accordion. How do you like the sound of accordions? Not particularly. I had a cousin that used to have to play it. I had a family reunion that we used to go to all the time, where we had to learn all this, where we had to basically show off what we could do for, like, talent things. Very Italian thing to do. I had a cousin that played the cello, I played the trombone, my sister danced, my cousin played the flute, another cousin played the violin. One of my cousins played the accordion and got all the praise and love and all that crap. But you knew that already. Or did you? Who knows? When you battle with a friend using wireless communications, you can use items using a Wonder Launcher. Don't know what that means. Cool. Yes, I know. If you have a Wonder Launcher, energy will be charged and you can use various items. The Striaton City gym leaders are a great triplet combo. The Grass-type Pokemon user, Ceylon, uses great tea leaves. The Water-type user, Crest, prepares the best water. And the Fire-type Pokemon user, Chili, pours hot water at the right heat. No wonder their tea is the best. That's not nice to say in front of this hard-working individual who's running back and forth and not cooking things, but whatever. Do you know about the Battle Box? I heard it is a useful function you can use at the Pokemon Center. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's the beauty of skipping a generation. You have no idea what people are talking about. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter that the cafe is in a rural area that nobody knows. Okay. Weirdo. I think he's weird, Tsunami. I bet you do too. Alright. Ooh, I missed a house. I am so sorry. I missed a couple of houses, actually. Jeez. What is wrong with me? I am a poet. I write poems. Every day I stretch my imagination and devote myself to my creative activity. People dream when sleeping, but if a Pokemon dreams, I cannot even imagine how it is. My Pokemon would have very messed up dreams if I'm their master. They're not being chased by the owl who leads the friggin' sing-along songs with a giant mallet. Is everybody ready? Boom, 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 boom. You know the drill. Crazy dreams. Even the same kind of Pokemon can have different natures. Thank you. I play the guitar and have Pokemon battles every day. I keep doing that because I enjoy it. Good for you. And that was the only house I had to go to. Alright. So that just leaves you. You. The gym. Oh my lord. You! Creepy person! I want to see things no one can see. The ideals of Pokemon inside Pokeballs. The truths of how trainers should be. and a future where Pokemon have become perfect. Do you feel the same? Yes, I actually do. That's so. I think my friends and I should test you to see if you can see this future too. Okay, we're having another matchup with N. I know Chugga pointed this out in his Let's Play, but I would just like to point out something that's very interesting about N's teams. The Pokemon that N has whenever you battle him are based off of the Pokemon that you've seen in recent areas. So for example, right here you can see that there's Pidove, whom I don't think is any match for Tsunami, but we'll do the best we can to show him that we are the boss. Mudshot won't do anything, but Bubble Beam will. And Tsunami takes the cake again. Timpole. I'll give that to Arthur because, well, I'd like to give Valkyrie some experience, but she's just here to deal with Pokemon that my guys can't. And Arthur is at a very high level and does not have to worry about these shenanigans. And, of course, Leaf Tornado misses again, and Supersonic, which has significantly less accuracy, hits. I'm not going to be able to not hurt myself this turn. So I'm going to have to wait till we snap out of confusion because my... Of course! 85% accuracy versus 55% accuracy. And naturally it misses. Not gonna lie, Arthur, this is not your best day. You almost lost to a Timpole. You were eating these things for breakfast last episode. What happened? Leech Seed? Actually, you know what? Considering how terrible you've been, I think that'll be useful. A little bit more useful than Rap, especially since we'll get HP from it. Alright, and Timber's our last Pokemon. And I'll leave that to Wii, because why not? Because why not? He has both the moves to deal with it, Heart Stamp and Gust. And I'm just curb stomping N's team here. He thinks he's so weird. Well, I can be weird too! You just have to see it to believe it. And there we go. I cannot see the future yet. The world is still to be determined. He gave me some nice chump change, so thank you. Right now, my friends aren't strong enough to save all Pokemon. Maybe I can't solve the equation that will change the world. So I need power. Power enough to make anyone agree with me. Now I know what power I need. Zekrom, the legendary Pokemon that, along with the hero, created the Unova region. It's my turn to become that hero, and you and I will be friends. Kraka be trippin'. Kraka be sincerely trippin'. Man, you got... Not for nothing, Arthur. You got curb stomped in that match. I'm kind of disappointed. Alright, Tsunami. Let's do this. We got a gym leader to fight. Wow. Whenever I look at the skeleton, I'm fascinated. Welcome. I'm Hawes, the assistant director. Since you were kind enough to visit, I'll give you a tour of the museum. This skeleton is of a Dragon-type Pokemon. A very jolly and happy Dragon-type Pokemon that I love, and I named my most recent one Visenya. There's a theory that it had an accident while it was flying around the world, and so it became a fossil. This rock is amazing. It's a meteorite. It contains some kind of energy from space. You skipped Armaldo there. Why'd you skip Armaldo? Why'd you skip Armaldo? Oh, this? It's an ordinary old stone. It was found near the desert, but other than the fact that it's old, it doesn't seem to have any value. We only display it because it's rather pretty to look at. The Pokemon Gym is just beyond here. At the end of the gym, a very strong and kind gym leader is waiting. By the way, the gym leader, Lenora, happens to be my wife. Weirdo. Alright. It's been kind of a short episode, but I think we did a fair amount for this one. We fought N, we got a little tour of the museum here, and we're going to take on the gym leader next episode. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Nman64, and I'd like you guys to join me next time when we take on the gym and see where the world takes us from there. So, until then, sayonara.